Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and welcome to another video in the series. Today I'll be looking at two examples of simple algebra expansion of brackets. All right, for those who are doing C-second or maybe in grade 10 in high school or so, you could benefit from what I'm about to do here now. So let us go straight into the solution. So I have two questions on the board, right? Now for this question, what you need to understand is here, right? You should have a 1 there that you're going to use, so a -1 that you're going to use to clear the bracket here, expand this bracket here, right? And this is where a lot of people tend to make the error. So if I want, I could rewrite this as all right. So if I do this now, then let's see the chance of making an error. All right. So remember to expand the bracket now, we use the number outside to multiply. All the numbers are variables on the inside of the bracket, right? So I'm going to use 2 to multiply 3x, so that will give me 6x plus 2 times 1 is 2. All right, now here now I'm going to use minus 1, expand this bracket. So minus 1 times x is minus x, and minus 1 times 2. So note that the sign in the bracket here changes because of the minus 1 that you have outside. All right, so my next thing I have to do now is to collect the like terms. Okay, what are my like terms? My like terms are 6x and negative x, positive 2 and negative 2. So I put those together. So I have now 6x minus x plus 2 minus 2. Remember here now I'm just collecting terms, right? I'm not transposing because there's no equal sign, right? So when I move the minus x from here, it still remains as a minus x because I'm not transposing. I'm not taking anything over on the other side because there's no equal sign, right? It's an expression that we are dealing with. All right. So I just regroup in the term so I don't have to change the sign here. So 6x minus x. This is the same thing as saying 6x minus 1. So that will give me 5x. And of course, 2 minus 2 is 0. So I could write my final answer as 5x. 5x plus 0 is just simply 5x. Right. So let's look at the next example. All right, notice that I have 2 brackets here. So I'm going to have to expand those 2 brackets. All right, and notice that the 5x here plus 3, right? The 3 here is to expand the bracket, right? So the purpose of this 3 is to expand the bracket, right? I'm not going to add it to this. Just using that to expand the bracket. So I take on my 5x. And then I use this 3 now to expand this bracket. So I say 3 times 4 is 12. So I get 12x. And 3 times 5 is 15. All right. Then I'm going to remove this, expand this bracket using minus 2. So minus 2 times 1 is minus 2, right? And minus 2 times minus 3x gives me a positive 6x. All right, so again, I'm going to group all my like terms. I have three terms that I like. I have an x here, and I have an x here. Remember now I'm just grouping terms, so if I move a term to another position, it still remains with the sign that is before it. All right, so I have 5x plus 12x. I'm going to move this to here. The group plus 6x. So it still remains as a positive 6x. Then I have 15 minus 2. All right. So 5x plus 12x will give me 17x. 17x plus 6x will give me 23x plus and 15 minus 2 is 13. And I'm finished. So this is my answer, 23x plus 13. All right. Hope you'll find these two examples beneficial to you, and look out for more in the next video. All right, welcome to another video in the series. This time I'm going to look at how we factorize quadratic expression when the coefficient of the square term is greater than 1. All right, so as you see, we have 2y squared minus 11y plus 15, right? All right, we want to factorize. For some reason that's very so clear. So let me write it down here. So 2y squared minus 11y plus 15. And let me remove this. All right. So now what you do, some people call it the AC method or whatever. What you do, we multiply to break the divider to split the middle term. We multiply the coefficient of the square term. In this case, the square term is y, so we multiply y by the constant. The constant here is 15, right? The constant is a number that no variable is attached to. So we're going to multiply that, right? So that will give us 30. All right, now I want 2 factors of 30, such that when I add them, I get minus 11. Good. So I know right away 6 and 5 comes from right? So 6, 5 is 30. But when I add it, like here now, I get a positive 11 and in a minus 11, right? So I could just say minus that and minus that. Minus 6 and minus 5 is still giving back a positive 30. Good. And when I add minus 6 plus minus 5, it gives me negative 11. So I'm going to use these 2 factors now to split up the minus 11 here. Right, the aim of doing this is so I can get 4 terms, so I can factorize by grouping. So I'm going to write down 2y squared minus 6y minus 5y plus 50. Right, so now decide to break up this minus 11y into minus 6y and minus 5y. Right? So I can do factorization by grouping. So now if you look at the group here, our group here, and our group here. All right, so I could just factorize So the common factor here will take out 2y. So when I factor out 2y, y remains here. 3 here. That 2y into 6y goes 3 times. Minus, if you look at our common factor here, 5 here, 5 can go into that, and 5 can go into 15. So my common factor will be 5. And when I divide this by 5, I'm left with y. All right. Now, here where it's get tricky because when I multiply, when I expand whatever I'm going to get into this bracket here, right? When I multiply it back, I must get back a plus here. Good. So this is a minus here. So when I multiply whatever is here, I must get a plus. And the only way I can multiply minus by something I get back a plus is if I have a minus here. All right, so 5 into that goes 3 times. Now at this stage, right, when you factorize it, so whatever you have in the brackets here and here, notice I have the same thing, y minus 2, y minus 3. So at this point, you must have identical brackets, right? If you don't get identical brackets, then you need to go back and check if you have done something incorrectly. But you must, at this point, you must have identical. All right. So I'm going to still factorize, but here I'm going to factorize by taking out the identical bracket, because it's a factor to this, and it's a factor to that. So I'm going to take out my identical bracket, which is minus 3, and then since I take it out as a factor, I'm going to a 2y here, and minus 5. All right, and that will constitute my answer. So these are the factors for the expression 2y squared minus 11y plus 15. Another approach we could use, which works good sometimes, is just set up the a, that is the coefficient of the square term, and the coefficient of the c term. Sorry, the factors. So I'm going to take factors of this and factors of this and set up like a matrix. So the factors are 2 of 2 are 2 and 1. Right? For 15, I could use 5 and 3. So now the trick with this now, when you cross multiply and add, right? You want to get the coefficient of the middle term, yeah? All right, so I know that 2 times 3 is 6, right? 1 times 5 is 5, but I need minus 11. So I could just put this as a minus here, make that a minus, so I could say 2 3's will give me minus 6, and 1 times that is minus 5. So when I add this, I get minus 11, which I want. All right. So simply what I could do from here now, since I get minus 11, I just put my x is the variable that we're using, and x there. Good. And then I write the last 2 product. So it will be 2x minus 5. Sorry, not x, sorry, y. My variable is y, not x. So I could put y here. So I end up with 2y minus 5 and y minus 3. And it's the same thing that I have, right? It doesn't matter if this is where position is for, right? Because this is staying this time, this time is right. So when I multiply, remember when I multiply, the order of the numbers or the order of the brackets does not change the result, does not really matter. All right. So it's the same thing now. this is another quick approach you could use to do the factorization of that. All right. So catch you in the next video when I'll be doing another algebra example.